Hi, so in this video we're going to be looking at the unknown buy sell indicator strategy, as it was called by my trading journey. There's a link in the description below to the original video on this strategy. If you'd like access to this strategy along with all my others for you to backtest and trade with yourself, all you need to do is sign up to my Patreon, and again the link is in the description below. Okay, so the basic principle of how this indicator works. For a short signal, the rules are there needs to be a sell signal on the JL ATR indicator. The price needs to be below this yellow dotted line, and the J lines cloud needs to be red. Okay, so there's a valid signal here. So we entered on the opening of the next candle, which was here. I've actually coded two different exit strategies for this, either a set take profit, in which case the take profit would be a factor of the stop loss. So in this case it'd be 3.5 times the stop loss, which would have been here, and that would have successfully hit that take profit on this candle here. Or the other exit strategy, which is the one I've got selected at the moment, is indicator based. And what that means is it'll keep the position open until there's a change in the J lines cloud color, which was down here. So we entered up here on this candle. We stayed in the short position until there's a change in color of the J lines cloud, which is down here. So that was quite a big successful trade. And then again, we had a very similar situation here. There's a sell signal. The price is below the yellow dotted line. So we enter the position here. The cloud is red. Entered here. Stop loss was set at the recent swing high, and then we stayed in this position again until there was a change in the J lines cloud color, which was down here. So again, this is another very successful and very big winning trade. Okay, and carrying on. So again, another example of a short entry. Sell signal underneath the yellow dotted line, clouds red, we entered here, and again there's a very large move down all the way to the take profit, which was hit down here. So just looking at the back test of the strategy. So we're on the 5-minute time frame for Bitcoin USDT at the moment. There's 108 trades in total. Only around 40% of those are actually profitable, but the profit factor was still 2.165, which is very good. I always think a profit factor of over 2 is good. And showing those 108 trades, there was an overall profit on the account. Bearing in mind this is a $10,000 account of 5,955, which is around 60% profit, which is very good. 8% drawdown. And you can see, looking at the equity chart here, this is based on the indicator exit strategy. And you can see what happens is that there might be a period where there's not very many wins. And then what will happen is it will come along, there'll be a very big downward movement like the one that we saw here. And that will result in one very profitable trade. So you can see here, this one again, a very big jump. Now if I was to switch on the set or the fixed take profit, what you'll find is that the percentage profitable will be a lot more, will be around kind of 60%. Be a lot smoother equity curve, but each individual winning transaction will be a lot less, whereas this one wins less frequently, but when you do get these big moves in the market, then they can result in a very significant profit. Okay, and obviously looking at the strategy, this is a strategy that's going to work best when it is a trending market, as in this case here, where there was a big downtrend and it resulted in some very good trades. Okay, so just to show you an example of a long entry. So the rules are the same, just in reverse. So we're looking for a buy signal on the indicator. The price needs to be above the yellow dotted line, and the J lines cloud needs to be green. So there was a signal on this candle here. This was our trigger candle. We opened a position on the opening of the next candle, which was here, and then the price continued to move up, and then we closed again on a change of the color on the J lines cloud, which was all the way up here. But again, a very big successful trade. Looking at the list of trade, I think it's this one here. So this is in itself was almost a $1,400 trade. This is a strategy I think is going to work best in a trending market, perhaps not so much so in a sideways or consolidated market. As I mentioned before, this is on the 5-minute time frame for Bitcoin USDT, and if I just bring up the settings here, so you can see those. I've got it on an indicator exit strategy, 45 ATR period, 5 ATR multiplier. So you can see the settings I'm using there. But if you're interested in using this strategy, as I say, all you need to do is sign up to my Patreon and you get access to this automated strategy on TradingView, and then you can test it out with other cryptocurrencies or even Forex pairs as well. As always, this is not financial advice. This video is just for informational and educational purposes only. Make sure you're doing your own research. If you're using an automated strategy, make sure you backtest and forward test it thoroughly before using it on a live account.